behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got another great interview coming up shortly. But before we get into that, don't forget about that bell and that subscribe button. And anytime a new episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And be sure to leave a comment on the comments section. We'd love to hear from you there. And feel free to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And feel free to follow us there, inboxes, comment the things there. And we'd love to hear from you in email. It's paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or a solo artist that want to be on the show, just email us there and we'll tell you how to do that. But we love fan mail as well. So if you're simply a fan, just email us with that and we'd love to hear from you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Atlanta, Georgia, we have a special guest for you today. We have Mo Leggett. He was the cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's an artist now. And I think you're really going to love the song that he's got for you at the end of the interview. And we're going to get to that right now, and let's start the show. Okay, here we are with the interview, and with us we have a special guest here. You can find him as a football player for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's now an artist, and his name is Mo Legg. Thanks for joining us, Mo.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about how you became an artist, because as I just mentioned, you were with the NFL. Have you always wanted to be an artist while you were with the NFL? I mean, tell us in your own words.
I love music. I love music from the beginning. Even back when Bon Jovi was around, I had the sunglasses shaped like stars, had the guitar, running around the house singing Bon Jovi. And my mom still cracks jokes about it to this day. Back when I was playing football, that's all I wanted to do. And this has been my brother's passion. So I started a record label in 2009 to help him get his career off the ground. Things happen throughout the time. And I love music to the point, I'm just goofing off in the studio with the guys. And they liked my lyrics. They liked the way I was flowing. And then my uncle, he was like, "Hey man, you need to think about taking it serious." And I was like, "Nah, that's not my thing. So, I like to be in the background. I've been in the spotlight too long." And then once, rough times, just running a label, rough times just made me say, "Yeah, all right, I have to go do this. Nobody wants it more than me." And here I am. I fell in love with it once I did my first show at the Tri-Cities Hip Hop Awards a couple years ago down in Columbus, Georgia. And that was before I even put a record out. I had songs, but I didn't even put it out yet. So once that happened, things started to blow up and get better for me. And then there's people around the country, or North America, I should say, this continent, that actually said I need to do it full throttle. So that's where I am right now, and I fell in love with it since.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, John Bon Jovi. He was a legend. He still is a legend. And were there any other artists that you looked up to when you were growing up?
Sam Snead, he was more of a producer with Death Row. He's from my hometown, McKeesport. That's the one that actually gave me that advice and said I need to take it more seriously. There's a bunch of LL Cool J, to be exact, for the hip hop world. He's my favorite artist of all time by far, and that's my whole demeanor is an LL Cool J demeanor, laid back, smooth, and love to have fun.
Yeah, I mean, LL Cool J is a veteran when it comes to hip hop, and everybody knows why, obviously. Well, everybody might be wanting to know how to get your music, like on the streaming sites, and maybe you have like social media you want to talk about. Tell everybody where we can find you.
You can find it on all platforms, Mo Legg. There's only one me. It'll pop up. My new album just came out on the 9th, Mr. Gotta Win. Social media handle on all platforms is Almighty31, just one L, ALMIGHTY 31. And record labels, Almighty All Stars Entertainment.
Okay, well, everybody go down to your favorite streaming site and get some of his music. I know Mo would love you for that. And right now we're going to watch this music video for him. It's called Leg Room, and it's a really awesome song, and I know everyone will enjoy that in just a minute. I guess mostly you made this song because of your name, but is there another story behind the song?
There's so Mr. Gotta Win. It's about that I came up with that title just from me growing up and just being told I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. Some people said I couldn't rap, so I'm that guy. I'm gonna prove you wrong. So, like, most of my lyrics are the things that I've been through, and the things that I've done, the things I'm going through. Just about every song. So, I just wanted. There was an experience with it, and I also just mixed it with like past, current, and future about what's going on. I had bought a Corvette right before I made this song, and then just the past incidences. So, yeah. So the lyrics says it all. So you don't have any more room because it's a coupe, and then what more way? There's no leg room. I'm kind of tall. I'm 6 feet. So in a Corvette you don't have any leg room in your Corvette. Pretty much, it's kind of hard to get in and out of it. There's a couple people that valeted the Corvette, and they couldn't even get in and out of it. Big security guards. So I just put it all together like that. And what better than put 2 G's on a leg? So you have 2 legs, so you might as well put 2 G's on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. So everybody, we'll be getting to that song in just a moment, but before we get into that, I think that's all we really need right now, Mo, and we thank you for coming on the show. If you got something new to plug for us, maybe you can contact me. We'll have you back on a second time sometime.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, Leg Room, and Brandon starts right now.
Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom. Scholar but with me, she a freak. Suck it up, won't let it leak. I eat it up like a 2-piece. Got her own whip, even though it's leased. Mommy go and make her own paper. Don't bite style, got her own flavor. Know the game, so you won't play her. On house, hella acres. And all I wanna do is knock it down. Take her on trips way out of town. Thinking about me, she gon' crack a smile. Put your face in it, bet you might drown. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom. Slim mommy with a fat butt, no makeup, baby girl still tough. She just want a little love. I message says she like it rough. Ain't no groupie, she her own star. Sex only won't get you far. Can't cuff, no behind bars. Nails so sharp, back at hella scars. When I'm done, shorty keep going. All she care about is me poking. One hug, she be soaking. Smooth legs for me, they keep open. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. Can't do it in this whip, it's a damn coup. Shorty said she wanted more leg room. So we started cruising to the bedroom.